Okay, so we need to cut the cost of Choco Boys by 6%, but if we raise the fat content any higher, we can't legally call them cookies anymore, right? Ted?
You know what the big difference is between you and me?
I've never been arrested by an undercover cop in high heels and fishnet stockings.
You're content to just muddle through your life, but I have plans. I want a Porsche. I want a penthouse. I want to be able to afford to give the woman I eventually fall in love with as much plastic surgery as it takes to bring her up to snuff. So, you'll just have to get along without me while I rehearse my pitch to Sanders for a new marketing campaign.
Sanders, the head of the division? Ted, have you lost your mind? That's not what we're supposed to be working on here.
Hey, I've been passed over for a promotion twice in the last 18 months. Up there, 6 floors up, that's where I belong. But no, instead I'm stuck in an office directly between the sales department and that maintenance guy who groans baby, oh baby, every time he reaches into the copy machine.
Okay, Sharperson, you wanted to see me, you're seeing me.
Yes, sir, and what a pleasure it is. I have a little idea I'd like to bounce off you.
You see that initiative? It wouldn't kill you to be a little more like Ted.
Oh, great. I'll also start my day by telling the blind guy at the newspaper stand, the money's on the counter to your left. No, you're right. No, you're left.
Okay, so what's your idea?
For years, Hockman Foods has trailed the market in 2 key demographic areas: children under 7 and senior citizens. So, I ask myself, what do these 2 groups have in common, besides the inability to eat our products without dribbling half of it on their shirts? They can't have sex. Frustrated? I think so. Let's sell some cookies! Slogan?
Ooh, there's nothing I won't do for a guy with a Hawkman.
How much do you love it?
You pulled me out of a meeting with my divorce lawyer for this? This is the most offensive thing I have ever seen. How could your thinking be so wrong, so low, so appallingly stupid?
April Fools.
You know, I used to think you had promise.
Man.
Leo, don't make too much of this. As far as I can tell, we're in the clear.
Ted, you okay?
I'm ruined.
Ted, you're not ruined.
30 seconds. I destroyed my entire career in the amount of time it takes a chili doodle to pass through a lab rat.
Listen, you want to go out and get a drink or something?
Oh, hey, come on, give me a break. You're probably thrilled this happened. I don't need you, and I don't need your fake sympathy, so don't even try to pretend you care about me.
Okay. Night, Ted. Here you go. So how was your day?
Pretty normal, until I accidentally assisted a refugee in escaping from an FBI stakeout while I adjusted my pantyhose in front of their surveillance van. How's your day?
Oh, who cares?
Where'd you learn to kiss like that?
From a Belgian foreign exchange student who was only supposed to teach me how to make a gingerbread house.
What else did she teach you?
Well, I'm not sure. I just remember nervous fumbling and her repeating over and over, langzamer, which turned out to be the Belgian word for slower. And 15 seconds of sheer ecstasy. Oh, then you grease a cookie sheet in awkward silence.
Neil! And the girl of my dreams, in many of which I'm a caged spectator.
Oh, God. I have that same queasy feeling I got when the gimbal security had to wrestle me off Santa's lap after he told me what he wanted for Christmas.
Ted, you followed me here?
Yup. So, now that we're all here, what are we all going to do?
Well, I'm going to go get the doorman fired.
That's okay, Red. We'll catch up with you at your place, and maybe we'll bring some chicks along.
Ted, I really have to go.
I understand. Don't leave me, Neil. You're the only real friend I got. I don't get it. I did everything right. I kissed all the right asses and a few extra ones just to keep sharp.
Ted, you've got to let go of my hand. 2 guys in tank tops are coming over to invite us to a party in what I'm sure is an extremely neat and organized apartment. Look, Ted, I know this is a big blow to you, but believe me, it's not as bad as it seems.
Not bad. I'm nothing. I have no career, I have no confidence, I have no future. Neil, I'm you without the irrational fear of prostitutes.
Good night, Ted.
Hi. I'm kind of shy and don't really know what to say to hip downtown girls, but is my money good at this table? Sure. Fine. Reject me. I deserve it. I'm a total hopeless failure. Oh, God, what's the point? For the first time in my life, I'm looking into the face of total, utter despair.
Hi.
Morning. I was trying to be quiet so I wouldn't wake you.
Really? How come?
Because every time I watch you do that, I wind up being 2 hours late to work. Look, you know where my other shoe is?
Maybe it's under the bed.
Okay. See, I'm gonna have to imagine those Polaroids of my grandma that the lawyer took when she got stuck in the tanning booth.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to interfere with your career. Here. Let me. You just go to work and make your cookies. I don't want you to spend 1 minute thinking about me or this bed or the many other things we could do with this necktie.
Morning. Who wants one of my world-famous Western omelets?
Ted, what the hell are you doing here?
And he'd better have something on under my kimono.
Neil, congratulate me. I have found the perfect girl.
Isn't it a small world? It's like the time I took my fiancé home to meet my parents, and it turned out my father was the judge who had ordered his psychiatric evaluation.
Megan, you and him? Are you sure about this?
Are you kidding? We're made for each other. She's so insecure.
He doesn't care what other people think, especially me.
She has such low expectations of men.
I know he'll never disappoint me.
Life is amazing, isn't it? 1 minute, my career's in the toilet, my self-confidence is shot, I'm the object of pity among men I used to ridicule, and the next, I meet a girl who finds all that erotic.
Oh, God, Neil. Seeing them together like this just brings back all those horrifying memories of what happened every time my mother went out to scold the pool boy. I hope this isn't gonna get serious.
Come on, Ted. Let's go to my room. I want to give you something I've never given anyone. My pharmacist's home phone number.
And why are you dressed like a retired president? We have to give a report in 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, Neil. You're just so damn cute when you wave your arms around like that. Hey, Megan, look, quick impression, Neil. We have a report! We have a report! Oops, shh, quiet. Neil's doing something of vital importance to mankind.
My cousin Ginny almost choked to death on one of these. Ever since then, she's been a little slow, so her parents used her college fund to build a tennis court.
Neil, are you and Ted ready? Sanders is on his way. Son, check the corners of my mouth. Sometimes the antacid leaves a crust.
I think we need a little more time.
More time? You just don't ask Sanders for more time without a damn good reason.
I don't care what I said in bed last night. You're fired. Sharperson. Before you do your presentation, I just want to say that perhaps my criticism of you yesterday was a little harsh. I'm sure you were just trying to contribute.
Oh, that's okay, Herb. I'm sure my idea really made your hair stand on end. I mean, figuratively. Well, geez, how else could I mean it?
I'm going to ignore that remark.
Okay, how about this one? I think you look like a Rottweiler with a condom stretched over his head.
Sharperson, are you okay? Do you have any idea who you are talking to?
I don't know. The seventh moon of Uranus?
You think that's funny, young lady?
Oh, come on.
Hey, you know what else, Herb? I've had it with all this time-wasting, backstabbing, soul-killing corporate crap. Do you get unemployment insurance if you quit or just if you're fired?
Just if you're fired.
You then?
You're fired.
Thank you. You're crazy. There's absolutely no support for that argument.
You're being too linear. The surface action is just a key to understanding the subtext. The whole situation is dripping with repressed sexuality.
I still don't buy it.
There's no other explanation. Mr. Wilson is always mad at Dennis because he's a constant reminder of Mr. Wilson's affair with Dennis's mom.
Are you telling me that Dennis is really Mr. Wilson's son?
Hello?
Oh, so you're on this now. So I guess you've probably convinced him that the only reason Dr. Smith from Lost in Space didn't leave the family back to Earth was because he was waiting for young Will Robinson to come of age?
Listen, not to backtrack, but about our argument earlier.
Look, all I can say is if you were Herman Munster, wouldn't you be an alcoholic?
I just took a bubble bath, and now I thought I'd make us a light supper and descend into a swirling miasma of deep self-doubt and loathing. And I was hoping you'd come with me, Cupcake.
Anything with you. Whoa! Just the way you're standing there looking at me inspires me to write a song.
Oh, wow.
Megan. Something, 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 Megan. Something, 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 Megan. Megan. Huh?
Wow. Nobody sung anything like that to me since my first boyfriend. He sang it right up until the time he disappeared forever behind that wire mesh door.
I don't know where it came from. It just came out. All I know is that since I met you, I feel like I can do anything. I'm going to compose great songs. I'm going to write beautiful poems. Hell, I can create my own city. Who am I kidding? I can't even roll out of the drool stain on my pillow. I'm going to go take a nap.
It just scares me to think how close I came to not meeting him.
Listen, Megan, you probably don't want to hear this, but I'm really worried about Ted. And you know I normally wouldn't say that unless he was out on a ledge and directly above my car.
What are you talking about?
Well, I've been watching Ted, and I think there's something really wrong with him.
Why? Because he's been here for 3 whole days and he still prefers me to you?
I'm just saying he's depressed and erratic. He argued for 3 hours with the derelict on the corner over which is better, old rags wrapped in bubble wrap or shoes. I mean, it's like he's completely lost his mind.
So, do I ask you what you see in Neil?
Look what's happened to you since he's been here, Megan. You used to go out dancing or to the movies or at least outside to cry.
You just can't stand to see me happy.
Megan, I'm just thinking of you. I mean, wouldn't you like just for once to have a relationship that doesn't end up with you chasing some speeding vehicle down the street in the pouring rain screaming, I can change?
How do you think I met that traffic cop?
I'm just telling you, the guy you're falling in love with isn't the real Ted. The real Ted is some sleazy corporate jerk who deflates his blow-up doll slightly when he wants to pretend he's with an older woman. eventually he's just going to snap out of his depression and go back to his old life. I just want you to know that.
You're wrong. You are so wrong. You don't know Ted at all.
Megan.
God, this is so great. You have no idea what this feeling of freedom is like.
Must be like the time my mother was late to pick me up from elementary school, and I got to play 2 innings of stickball with the kids whose parents let them wear T-shirts to school.
God, no one telling me what to do, or me trying to figure out what someone wants me to do. This is so great. I mean, if I want to, I can just sit here and do nothing. This is so great. Is that a Taffy Trios bag?
Good ears. This is such a drag, Ted. You are so lucky not to have to do this anymore.
Hey, don't I know it?
You wouldn't believe what they're doing. Oh, never mind. I don't want to bore you with this stuff.
What?
They're trying to put 2 taffies in each bag instead of 3.
That is so typical of them. God, I can't believe I used to be so wrapped up in all that stuff.
Yeah, well, it's all behind you now, Ted.
But the whole point of Taffy Trios is there's 3 of them, Taffy Trios. I mean, if you want to screw over the public, fine. Just give them 3 smaller ones. But don't make it so obvious by just giving them 2. I mean, for God's sake, don't they remember the Noogie Nuggets fiasco? Has history taught them nothing? Megan.
Hey, did you hear about the great idea Spiegel came up with? It's a do-it-yourself cookie kit. It comes with some wafers and different little tubes of cream filling.
What are you talking about, Neil? Don't you remember? I told you about that idea.
Oh, well, Spiegel took credit for it.
That bastard. I stole that idea from Ballard 6 months ago.
Well, Spiegel got a promotion, and he's also sleeping with Sanders' secretary.
Sanders' secretary? You know how long I've been priming her? For months, I've been sending her pictures of my face with the words, "You could be here."
The whole place is falling apart. You know Tim Gruber? Well, Sanders wants Gruber fired, but he's too chicken to do it himself.
Why not?
Well, Gruber saved his life during Vietnam. He fondled him at the physical, and they both got out.
God, they really need me there, don't they?
Ted, let me tell you something. There's a big hole in the chain of command, and it's you.
I'm going in.
Neil, I had this horrible dream where this guy I was in love with kept trying to sneak out of bed without waking me and thought he had a chance of ever seeing me again.
I just really have...
Come on, Neil, we can't hang around here. We got work to do.
You're going to work?
Unless you're about to reach for something on a top shelf. We can stay around to see that.
You have no idea how happy and completely disgusted I am to hear you say that.
Teddy, we don't want to be late for the expired medication blowout sale. Where's Ted?
That was a masterful job you did firing Gruber. Very compassionate.
Well, it's like I always say, sir. If you just keep laughing hard enough, eventually they'll stop begging.
Good scalp. Scalp? Any comments, Sharpison? It's good to have you back, Ted.
Thank you, sir. Hey, listen, as long as we're firing people...
By the way, you check out my new secretary, Melinda.
Lovely girl. I've had my eye on her.
I hear that Spiegel's been entertaining her every night at the Hochman Foods hospitality suite.
Not after tomorrow night, when his wife and 2 small children show up there to the surprise party I invited them to.
We've missed you, Ted.
Hi.
Hey.
Listen, I know you're really busy, but I got you something.
Oh. Hey. I get it. Thanks.
So, Sanders' secretary.
Oh, she's not you. But then you can't plant a small listening device in the plaid pants of Sanders' world's greatest golfer statue.
So, Ted, this is the real you.
Yes.
Are you sure? Are you sure I didn't see the real you?
No. This is the real me. Just ask Gruber, who's on the phone right now trying to convince his 84-year-old mother that she'll be a lot less lonely in the state-run nursing home because she'll be sharing a slightly bigger room with 20 other people.
Bye, Ted.
Bye. Well, look, I got a strategy meeting to get to. See you later.
Wednesday on 90210, Dylan imagines what it would be like to be married to Brenda, or should it be Kelly? 90210, followed by an all-new Melrose Place Wednesday. Stay tuned for the show Time Magazine calls hilarious. The Ben Stiller Show is next.